Yo, what's up guys? This is Crazy Gadget here. Today I'm going to show you how to make a text-based game. Basically, text-based games are the old style games where you actually have to type the commands in order to do things. Kids today don't even know what they are. Yeah, somehow I do. This is an example. I actually made this game. Basically what it is, you can choose from any of these commands. So you would just cycle through this, say I make a wrong move and I die. I can either go back to start or I can shut the game off. You can have more than 2 options. I'm just doing that for the case of having it. So basically I'm gonna have this in a download. That way you can get started without having to type a lot. Basically the beginning is all of this. This is all code. It's kind of like if you ever had to do like a PowerPoint project with buttons, where they just basically jump from one to the other. That's exactly how it works. Today I will show you how to make a really short one about anything, so I'll make it about a blob. Yeah, blob. Okay, so basically you'll open this one up and this is what it has. So basically, let me show you how this works. If you were to open that one now, it would usually screw up. Hold on. Okay, so basically, it should look like this when you open it up. It will say the echo is off. Usually it shouldn't say that. That's why I got a little bit worried, but now I know why. It's because basically, if you don't have Notepad++, you can still do it in Notepad. It'll just be not as nice. I'll put a link in the description for Notepad++ because, as you can see, this looks a lot nicer. The title of the game, we'll call it Blob. Okay, now colors. I'm not positive of all of the colors, so I'll just put, I'll put that. That way it gives me the list. Watch this. See? Okay. Basically, these are all of the colors. Say we want to do aqua and purple. So that would be 3D. Let's go in, get rid of that, and type 3D. This is going to be your beginning message, so I'll try to center it and just go tab, 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 space, 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 because that worked on my last one. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You don't really have to do this, I'm just doing it to make it look interesting. Welcome to the Blob Testing Center. Okay, so that'll just basically be what it is. Choose what you want to do. You can either start your game or get rid of the game. This right here is where it all jumps in. This set/p var equals set command. You can change that to be anything. That's basically what it says, but right before you actually type whatever it is and then hit enter. So basically, if you hit 1 right here, if you type 1 and then hit enter, it'll go to start. They're basically like short names for these. If you hit 2 and hit enter, it'll go to this. So you'll go to exit. Then exit will be at the end. Basically what the pause is, it makes it so the game doesn't automatically shut off at the end. Exit, basically there's nothing after it, so it'll just end the game. CLS, that is the code to clear the screen. So, let me show you what it would look like so far. Notice how this is called game start, but when I open it up, and holy crap, that looks horrible. It says blob. So start game, and then I have nothing after that. And then if I were to hit exit, let's change the color on that real quick. Let me just change it to I would always keep it black. I like things black, like my coffee. So let's change the color to a cool green, because that's a testing center. So now it would look like that. That's not center. So honestly, I don't care as much as I would at the moment, but that should probably do it. basically you should keep everything. This is where you should start making things. So basically echo is the command to say something. You have to put that before everything, because if you just put like welcome, it won't recognize it as a command, because you always have to have commands before everything. Sorry. So echo, and then, well, welcome to the blob testing center, where we make blob life forms. And then I would always just put, what wow, that's sad, would you like to do? Okay, and then basically I would do echo period. That basically makes it skip a line, and then echo, and then one. You can basically put any of this, anything. So make a blob echo, whoops, 2. You could basically make any of this, or basically I just made it 1 and 2, that way it'll be a lot easier to type. You could actually make it start game or anything. So you can make a blob, basically. This is so stupid. Or you can eat a blob. Okay, and then you do echo period again. And this is the part where all the commands comes in. Basically you could make 3 or 4 or 5 or whatever. Okay, so basically this is the command that lets you set commands. I can put basically these into, actually no, you can do something for once. Set/p var equals, and then you could set that to actually nothing, so that it would just be nothing. I just like to make it set command and then a colon, just because it looks a lot nicer. And then this is the part, basically, if you've ever played WarioWare DIY, it's kind of like if the switch is on, do this. If this is tapped, do this. It's kind of like one of those cause and effects. So basically, if %var % equals, make sure you get the 2 equals, 1, go to, and let's do a short name. So make blob, and then if var equals 2, go to eat blob. Okay, now there are 2 ways to do this. If you're making one where like either you die or something, you could either make individual dying things, like in zombies, how if you turn your flashlight off, you die one way. If you go left and it's the wrong way, you die one way. Or you could make it just one big die thing that just says you died, start over. I'm going to do it the other way. I could show you, actually I'll show you both ways. So to make a new topic, because we're done with that one, you would make colon, and then we'll make our short name that we just made here. Make blob. See how it turns yellow? Okay, so I would always put CLS after all of your commands. That way it gets rid of everything, just makes everything less confusing. So you make the blob, echo, you make a blob. What do you want to do? And then you can make your 2 choices, or 3 or 4, like 26, 69. So you made a blob. What do you want to do? Throw it at the wall. Or number 2, yeah, always keep the pause and the exit last. So echo 2. Why do I always do that? 2. And what do I want to do with the blob? What do I want to do with the blob? I want to pet the blob. Pet the blob. So let's make the other choices. So we'll do echo period to make a space, and then it's the same commands every single time. So set p var equals set command, and then if %var %equals 1, go to throw wall. If var equals 2, go to pet blob. Okay. And basically I would do the second choice, eat blob, first, or else it'll all get screwed up. So say you eat the blob and you died from blob poisoning. Yay! And then you can just say like start over. And then echo. You should probably be able to get the hang of this after like 2 or 3 lines. So yes. No. So again, this is gonna be the last one I do. Set /p var equals set. Yep, set command. If var equals 1, go to, and then you go back to start. If var 2, go to, and then exit. So basically, if you want to stop the game, it would close out. If you want to go back to the game, it will start again. Let me show you. Let me just save this as. Make sure you save this as a .bat file. So even if it's right now a text file, you can change that to a. Let's just change this to blob.bat. I think you can actually keep it a normal text file, and it'll save it like that. Yep, see, now we have a little blob on the screen. Little blob, yeah. Okay, so you can close out of that. Let's see the somewhat finished product. Okay, so I want to start my game. Yeah, sometimes that does happen. I would just be aware of that. So, say we make a blob. Now, I don't have anything to do here. I don't have the actual commands yet, so it'll automatically exit out of it. And so say I eat a blob and, oh yeah, I forgot. Wow, that's bad. Okay, I forgot to do the CLS. I knew I was forgetting something. You should always make sure you do that, or else it doesn't look as nice. So say I do that, and then I eat a blob. See, now it goes back to this screen. So I died, start over. So if I hit 1, it brings me back to that. Just say eat a blob again, and I hit no. One other thing that I forgot to do right here is put the colon. If you don't put the colon, it looks really stupid. So basically, I'll give you the game start.bat. It won't have this. Watch. Get rid of that. Okay, so basically it'll have all of that. So the title is basically what it would say up top. So I called that blob color. You can check earlier in the video for all of the colors. Or I'm pretty sure if you just put something that's invalid, like 9, or just, let me put P. Because then I'm pretty sure it'll list them out. Yeah, if you put something invalid, like anything invalid, so it'll do that. And then echo, that would be your beginning message. And then from here, that's where you would go off into everything that I showed you. So, thanks for watching. I'll have links and everything. Bye.